This is a story of boy meets girl, but you should know up front, this is not a love story.
What's going on? We about to check out Blimster. I was kind of right. Some dude that's super woke. He talks about commentary, huge hypocrite. I used to write for him. He was trash. Like he really sucks. He don't do much and he needed my help. Think about that. Think about how trash he is. Well, apparently he's beefing with TheQuartering or something, going back and forth. So let's check it out, man. It seems like you guys like when I roast this loser. Right? I think this involves Grand Theft Auto. All right. Let's pull this up, man. Let's pull this up.
A lot of you guys may know, Chad. Rockstar Games has announced the next installment of the Grand Theft Auto franchise, Grand Theft Auto 6, which I gotta be honest, I'm pretty hyped about the next Grand Theft Auto game, which is saying a lot because the last couple Grand Theft Auto games didn't really do it for me, if I'm being completely honest. I haven't really liked a Grand Theft Auto game personally since San Andreas, which San Andreas is like the cream of the crop when it comes to the Grand Theft Auto game.
It's crazy as I actually agree with him on that.
In my personal opinion, okay? Vice City was good. Like GTA 3 was good. As a real old head, I played the old school top-down ones, and those were all right. But San Andreas is just chef's kiss in terms of like the Grand Theft Auto games, okay? 4 came out and didn't really care for it. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
I'm going to speed it up, guys. Tell me if it's too fast, right? I don't want it to be too fast, but tell me if it's...
It felt to me like they invested more time in the physics engine. What do they used to call the physics engine for Grand Theft Auto 4? Because that was like a big selling point for them. I think it was like the Euphoria engine or something like that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. But they had this like physics engine that was like the big selling point of the game for them, right? And it was like, oh yeah, you can like drive into a wall at super high speeds, and like if you like collide with the wall, like your character will fly through.
Okay, so I used to really enjoy... That's crazy. I just muted him. I've really enjoyed watching playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That was one of the best games in existence. I don't care nobody say what. You could join different gangs, do different missions, work out, change your fighting style. Classic. Super classic, bro. I really love that game. That's up there with like Tekken 3, the first Zelda game, Resident Evil. Bunch of games I grew up on.
Locales that were featured in San Andreas, right? So I was like, okay, cool. It's like next gen San Andreas, and I don't know. It didn't do it for me again. Even when they launched GTA Online, it wasn't for me. So I didn't really care for it. But I gotta tell you, we reacted.
You guys asking me to play that game online, maybe
reacted to the trailer, briefly in my last stream. I think it was the last stream. And I gotta be honest, it looks really fucking good. I'm actually pretty hyped for this.
Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't.
Next Grand Theft Auto game. So that'll be fun to play when that comes out. Now, granted, it doesn't come out till 2025, so we got a couple years to wait for this thing.
Yes.
But either way, I'm still pretty hyped. I'm still pretty hyped to say the least. But in typical anti-woke fashion, all the far-right anti-woke YouTubers are in a tizzy because the game has gone woke, chat. And you might ask yourself, how does a game where you literally commit crime...
I wouldn't really consider quartering to be far-right. It sounds a little bit unfair.
Crimes and shoot random pedestrians and stuff like that. How does a game like that go woke? But according to them, it has. And I have to tell you, it's really insane to me. Let's just go ahead and let's dive into it. Let's take a look at some of the reasons people are giving that GTA has gone woke, chat. So let's start with this tweet here. So somebody tweets out a list of games I have not played: Grand Theft Auto 1, Grand Theft Auto 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, and of course Grand Theft Auto 6, even though it's not out yet. So of course you haven't played that one. I mean, hey, open world games aren't for everyone, so that's cool. I mean, if you're not really into Grand Theft Auto, you don't really need to play it. All good. We have Elon Musk, the Musk man himself, chat, responding to this tweet with the following: tried, but didn't like doing crime. GTA 5 required shooting police officers in the open scene. I just couldn't do it. My guy. It's a crime game, okay? You play the role of a criminal. Like, what did you think you were going to be doing in the game? Do you think you were going to be in a field like harvesting daisies or some shit like that? It's a crime game. But
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, what's wrong with people saying that they are uncomfortable playing the game, right? It might not be for everybody. It's like if somebody says that they don't like a certain TV show or movie because of all the violence, and you start losing your mind and snapping on them. It makes no sense, bro. Calm down.
What are you talking about? Ian Miles Chung, the infamous swatter, chimes in with, I'm glad shooting cops in Cyberpunk 2077 is completely optional. Never finished GTA 5 either. What is this cope? What the fuck is this cope about? Like, oh man, the video game is forcing me. The crying game.
Look, and that's crazy. All they said was they liked the fact that another game had the option to not do that to the cops. What's wrong with having freedom of options, bro? Like, what's wrong with you? You looking for a topic?
Game is forcing me to kill cops, chat. Oh, shit. What is this fucking cope? I don't understand. It's just really, really stupid. Oh man, they force you to kill virtual cops. Jeez. What do we have here? So we have this person. GTA 6 looks like modern day America. I thought people played video games to escape reality. And what do we have here? We have some of the scenes from the game. We got some strip club action going on there. We got some people hanging out on the beach. We got some twerking on top of a car here. Very nice. Are they talking about all the black people? Is that the issue that they have? They have an issue with the fact that there's a lot of black people in it. Oh,
is that what the
and then
issue?
Ian Miles Chung.
Did he say that was the issue? Let me look at the tweet. Let me clear this quality. Sorry, guys. Let me clear the quality so I can see it. GTA looks like modern day America. I thought people play video games to escape reality. Okay. Yeah, so the problem is not that wow. So you tried to put a racist agenda on them. The problem isn't that the people are black. The problem is that they're using real life, right? All of these things are inspired by real life incidents or real life people, especially the dude with the dreads. I've seen him actually do a video on Instagram reacting to it. I hope he got paid for it. I hope he got paid because, yeah, they took a bunch of real life like moments and memes and clips and made video game versions of it. So that's the complaint, not that they're black. How'd you get that?
Responds with, you can shoot all of them. Oh shit! Oh, that's pretty fucking weird. Next up, I want to show you guys what the Tate brothers had to say about this, okay? The Tate brothers speaking out against GTA 6. I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18 or 21 maybe playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers. Why are they specifically singling out the shooting of like police officers? I mean, you can shoot literally everyone in the game, okay? Not just police officers, okay? But like, what is the deal with the whole like,
It's because, well, what's going on in society and a lot of people wanting to not only defund the police and maybe even do worse in a video game. See, I mean it literally this time. But I think that is an issue that you have a problem with there being an option. If they think or whoever thinks that they don't want to play this game because of any reason, it's their right to do so. They're not asking for the game to be taken down, at least not from my knowledge so far.
Oh man, you got to shoot police officers, so I don't want to play this shit. I will say this though, it is a mature game. I don't think, younger people should be playing the game. There's one thing I do agree with. I don't think younger people should be playing the game. Now, if you're a parent and, you think like, hey, you know what? I think my kids can handle this, like whatever. You do whatever you want to do with your kids. You let them play whatever games they want to play. But I mean, if I were a parent, which I'm not, to be clear, I probably wouldn't be letting someone very, very young play Grand Theft Auto. Okay, just saying. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a look at what the Tate brothers had to say about GTA 6.
New GTA 6 is out. Have you ever played any GTA? This is a new question. I've never played any of them. I believe that I played the first one. That's like a top-down, bird's-eye view kind of 2D game.
Those old school GTAs, the old school top-down ones. And it's funny because most of the people who play GTA nowadays, they've never, ever played the old school top-down games. Like, those are the old school ones, chat. Top-down, like, the camera angle was meant to convey, like, it was meant to look like the top-down view that you would see, like, from, a news helicopter following, like, a police chase or something.
What's crazy is I remember that, actually. I had a friend that would change his camera settings to that no matter what GTA game he played.
Like that was the goal that they were trying to convey with the aesthetic of the game, and it really landed. Okay, it was really well. Grand Theft Auto 1 was like that, as Mario White in the chat says. Grand Theft Auto 2 was also like that. Grand Theft Auto 1 also had some expansion packs. Like I remember one of them being GTA London, which was pretty solid as well. But yeah, those games were so good, so good. If you've never gone back and experienced the classic GTA games, and when I say classic, I'm not talking about 3 or Vice City or San Andreas, which are good games in their own right. I'm talking about those old school top-down games. If you've never played them, you absolutely should play them. They are.
Y'all saying in the chat that you got to take a break in between playing a game and driving in real life. You're going to really run around thinking you in Grand Theft Auto and get a ticket. That's crazy. Yeah, be careful. That's facts. Be careful.
Fantastic. But anyway.
Without any real graphic violence back when I was maybe 10 or 11.
I mean, they were violent for their day. Obviously, they don't compare at all to what we have now. But I mean, like, if you ran over a pedestrian, there was blood splatter on the streets. If you shot a pedestrian, there was blood splatter. So like it's definitely not as graphic as some of the modern day video games, but there was violence in it. They also had I remember one of the most shocking things for me, because at that time when the original Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 came out, I was still very, very young. And I remember I think that was the first time I had seen profanity in a video game. Oh, shit. Was those games right there. At least my personal experience. I'm pretty sure other games came out before that had profanity in them, but my first experience with a game that contained profanity was the Grand Theft Auto games, the old school top-down Grand Theft Auto games. Like I remember one of the codes for, I think it was, was the first one or the second one?
I want to look up what he is. I hope I'm not shaking the camera. I have a habit of bouncing my legs and knees. And my legs hitting the table, I guess. So my bad. Let me know if it's too shaky for you guys. But when did the first GTA game come out? And what year? 97. Okay. Now, when did Duke Nukem come out? What year was that? The year was Duke Nukem. Because that might have been the first game I ever heard cursing in. Duke Nukem was off the hook, bro. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think Duke Nukem was the first person I heard cursing. The first video game I heard where they was cursing.
There was like a code that unlocked like everything in the game, and the code was on the password screen. You type in the shit. And I remember thinking, oh man, it's like super crazy. You have to type in a swear you have to type in a naughty word to get like bonus items in a video game. Oh man.
Or 12, whenever it came out. I do recall.
I don't think that's the version I played.
GTA 6 while you're on the topic, because now we're actually talking about something that's relatively important. Video games aren't necessarily evil. But I remember when video games, because I'm very old, I'm an old man. I remember you used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, then I don't really know what is.
So the Duke Nukem that I remember where it was cursing and I think you got to go inside the strip club and all that was 1996, I believe. Yeah, this game was off the hook. That's when it was the first time it was 3D. Yeah, you could run around. Yep. Crazy. I remember this. And I was a kid. And I remember this was like the big thing that everybody kept talking about. Yo, you got to play Duke Nukem. It's crazy. And it was crazy. For a kid to play that, yeah, it was ridiculous. 100%.
Is he just going on about Mario Brothers? I mean, how are you going to compare a game like Grand Theft Auto to fucking 96. Mario Brothers? But don't get me wrong. I'm a retro gamer, okay? I love me some Mario Brothers, okay? You can't have a bitchin' fucking setup like this and not love OG Mario Brothers, okay?
Shut your ass up. You absolutely can. E-girls do it all the time. No, you said 94, 95. Yep, you was actually close. When I thought you said they made it for Nintendo. Yep, I remember that. Nintendo 64 was my ish. I remember 64. That was my jam. 007 GoldenEye, baby. All day. You couldn't see me.
I love me some classic fucking Mario Brothers, all right? Without a question. But like, how are you going to compare Grand Theft Auto, okay? Grand Theft Auto to fucking Super Mario Brothers.
I'm not going to watch this if you're going to just cry about video games. Let's get to the quartering segment. Let's get to the quartering segment with your crybaby self.
GTA 6 trailer.
Okay, usually, next time, I'll sit here and watch the whole video and react to it, make it fair use. Not today. We've been on here for 5 hours, bro. I'm enjoying the vibe, so I'm keeping it going as long as I can, right? I wasn't even going to show my face today, but I was just digging the vibe. I was like, we kicking it with the fan gang, baby. Let's throw the camera on and do some reactions. I ain't reacting to this whole damn video. Let's get straight to the quartering segment. His crybaby. This dude Tipster's crybaby ass. The quartering don't agree. Okay.
Police officer. Maybe you are trying to stop. Sorry, Karen. Criminals.
I mean, there are plenty of games that allow you to do that.
You know what I'll do? I'll come back and do a segment listening to what he said to Andrew Tate.
And like, if you true ordering with a video, typical crop of anti-woke YouTubers who want to talk about this stuff as well. We got the quartering with a video. GTA 6 trailer blasted as woke and angers fans for another reason. GTA 6 crushes Mr. Beast's record too. Oh man. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what Jeremy here has to say. We're going to skip his little intro. We're just going to get straight into the video. Here we go.
That you're enjoying the coverage. Hope that you're going to tune in. Well, yesterday, it's hard to deny. It's hard to ignore as the first video today. Even if
Snark in the chat, it's time to pee in the basement.
I just peed in my basement.
This is true.
Not everybody in my viewership is a hardcore gamer. Most of us know Grand Theft Auto series. It's iconic. Awesome. I grew up, I think, playing this first or second one.
We're going to bring that up for eternity.
Originally, then obviously 3. I've missed some in the past, but Grand Theft Auto is...
So I do in the chat says I missed the part where anyone is forced to play games they don't like. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, in my older age,
I'm missing the part where you're forced to hear opinion about somebody not liking the game.
Really picky with the kind of games that I play. I used to be someone who would buy dozens of games throughout the course of the year as new games were coming out and stuff. To now, it's like there's some years where I might buy like 1, maybe 2 games because I just I'm very selective with what games I invest my money in because as an adult, who has responsibilities and stuff, I don't have as much time as I used to when I was younger to play.
This is how he spends his budget. 10% video games, right? 10% rent, 80% snacks. I'm just, yo, what? My bad. Did he not buy those $34 cookies from Pokimane? I'm just saying. Yeah, I know I ain't never lie. I reacted to it. He did a whole video. Look at these tiny cookies from Pokimane. It looked like he was eating a marble. That's how small it looked in his hand. Now, I don't know if the cookie was really small or he just got the hand of the Michelin Man from the Ghostbusters movie. He just nah. It looked crazy. I wish I could show you something. Like if I had like a little nickel, that's what it looked like. It looked like when a dime was in his hand.
All these different like video games and stuff. And so like I spend my money very wisely. What games I spend my money on, right? And so it's the same sort of thing. If something doesn't interest me or I don't think I'm going to get the most bang for my buck out of the game, I don't fucking buy it. But you have these people on the internet who would literally profit off of just bitching about things all the time, rather than just saying, oh, you know what? That game doesn't really look like it's my cup of tea, so I'm just not going to buy it. But it's just, they get paid. Like
that's what it's. Have you not seen you still doing Illuminati videos, my man? Like, what is you doing? There's nothing new. There's nothing new with her as far as I know. Is there something new? Not as much as he did. I ain't gonna front. What are you talking about? How many times you cried about the commentary community? Never mind.
Especially like guys like TheQuartering here, they just get paid to bitch about shit, to spark outrage over the dumbest shit.
Synonymous with just massive video games, open world freedoms that really were unmatched for a very, very long time. Now things are catching up a little bit, but yesterday the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer leaked. So Rockstar did all they could do, and that was release it on their own, and it broke every single record on YouTube ever.
That was the crazy thing, is they were hyping up the release of the trailer. Apparently it was supposed to come out like a couple days after when it actually did come out.
I heard it broke records like Mr. Beast record.
The reason why is because some hackers or someone, I don't really know the details, but somebody leaked the trailer. And so they're like, well, it's already out there, so fuck it. We'll just put the official trailer out now. But pretty wild stuff.
And it's, of course, dividing some people. Many pointing at certain elements of the trailer as being woke. Many pointing out that the trailer was
I still don't understand that. Like, how is a crime game woke, chat? I don't get it, right? I don't fucking get it. How do you make a crime game where you can literally run around mowing down innocent civilians and like police officer shit? And how is that woke? I don't understand.
Down. It's hard to say because this trailer.
By default, if it's imitating reality and it's going based off of ever where Black Lives Matter was running around wilding, it could be woke.
I believe had 1 million likes within. But we don't know 5 minutes or 10 minutes, something insane. It was more popular than even the most popular Mr. Beast.
Jeremy calling something woke, take a shot. Yeah, you could seriously get like crazy intoxicated if you watch like a handful of TheQuartering videos and take a shot every time he says something's woke. Like seriously, you could just get sloshed. Okay, you'll probably develop liver disease just doing that.
Take a shot every time Tipster eat something on screen. Take a shot every time just to make up an excuse of why he can't work out. Tipster been trying to lose weight for the last 10 years. And gained 20 pounds. That one wasn't a joke. It was just some stuff that I noticed over time, which is his right. Hey, get your Lizzo on. Do you, boo-boo. Let you and your wife just roll. Just roll. Yeah, I said that. Hey, I'm not judging you. I loved y'all in that movie. The Well, I thought that was Brendan Fraser. You lied. That wasn't Tipster. That wasn't. I thought I could have swore. I could have swore that was. Okay, was he? Was he at least Jack Frost? Snowman? No. All right.
On a single night. Like, don't do that. I would not advise you doing that. My favorite is when he says get woke, go broke, right? Because so many of the things that he says get woke, go broke to, like they end up becoming success stories. Like, you know how many movies Jeremy predicted were going to do horribly, like in the box office because they were quote woke. And then like, time goes on, the movie gets released and it becomes a massive success in the box office. Like he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. And somehow he's able to brainwash his dipshit fans into buying into his bullshit. And they just like eat it up. Like, oh yeah, get woke, go broke. It's like, okay, if you say so. By the way, I just noticed I was covering up Jeremy's face. But then again, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you guys want me to cover up Jeremy's face. What do you guys think, chat? Should I cover up Jeremy's face with my attractive mug? Or should I let you guys see his ugly mug, chat? For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and uncover his ugly mug. But let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want me to cover him or not? Let's see.
This video ever was. right now after 17 hours. The video is sitting at 73 million views.
I'm joking. I'm not actually.
Tipster, you can. There's no way you can say something like that. I don't even think that's allowed, bro. I don't even. Yo, my man Chubby Wubsy is out here tripping. Tipster over here looking like the eldest Teletubby. My man looking like a dragon tail. Right here. He out here looking like the bully from Hey Arnold. Easy Weezy, lemon squeezy. He out here looking like Snorlax. This thing out here looking like Jigglypuff. Tipster out here looking like he don't leave that chair. Tipster looking like one of the villains from Dune. You know which one, the one that be floating. You know which one. You knew which one. Tipster looked like his nickname when he was young was Butterball. Tipster's favorite boxer is Butterbean. Tipster's favorite color is Long John Silver. Tipster, I swear I could do this all day. I really could. I really could, bro. I could seriously. I could go at 00 over there. That's what his wife and him look like when they're standing next to each other. 00. They look like Humpty Dumpty. Tipster look like a real life potato head. Mrs. and Mr. Potato Head. That's what Tipster look like. Okay. Tipster look like he break a sweat standing up. Tipster look like Tipster look like his blood type is Rocky Road. Tipster look like all right, no more, man. Tipster look like he bleed strawberry syrup. Yo, I don't know what led me to just go on like a roasting. It's probably because he never paid me for the writing that I did for him. So I was like, I'm going to get this in jokes, right? You should have paid me, Tipster. It's not good to have people writing for you for free. It's not good. It's not good, man. See, you could have been getting jokes like this on a regular, fam, and not getting jokes like this on a regular. You're built like a golf ball. Tipster built like Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, let me stop. Actually, no, I'm lying. Tipster built like the driving instructor. Tipster built like Pearl from SpongeBob. Tipster built like the monster that held his eyeballs and eye real monsters. Tipster, that's enough.
You're going to cover his face, but it is pretty funny to see how many of you want me to cover his face.
YouTube, it's number one on trending, but I suspect it's probably closer to 100 million because these view counts are usually a little delayed with nearly 8 million likes.
Jesus, you guys thought I had a lot of tabs. Look at all his tabs, chat. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez, Louise.
And people are
any of those tabs Pornhub, though? Is there anything up there that we can roast him for? I don't see anything, but
pumped about it. I don't want to jump to conclusions, Matt, just like Milton Wadhams in Office Space.
Damn, you shouldn't be allowed to talk about his tabs if he can't talk about your chins.
Shout out.
Plural.
One of my all-time favorite movies. Jennifer Aniston's in that movie too. Shout out Jennifer Aniston. But there's obviously a lot of pushback already. A lot of people.
Okay, I don't think my content is exactly like top tier content. Okay, but like who watches this shit? Who watches The Quartering? Like how much do you have to hate your life to watch this shit? I don't fucking know.
Talking about it being woke. Certainly some of that comes from.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Y'all said somehow I managed to do 5 hours of streaming with some of that green. Well, yeah, it's like my spinach. Popeye needs his spinach. You know what I mean? But really what motivates me is not just the green. Well, sometimes. There you go. What really motivates me is the fact that I'm entertaining you guys and having so much fun just talking. Just chopping it up and talking.
From the female protagonist, which we're actually going to talk about in a different video.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? The protagonist is a woman and so therefore woke? Oh, God. I guess that means like Tomb Raider was woke. I guess that means way back in the 80s, Metroid was woke and shit like that. Woman is a main character, so therefore woke. Jeez.
Today.
It doesn't take much to make something woke, chat. It does not take much at all.
Why are you applauding? No one clapped. No one clapped. Why are you applauding? Trash.
I don't think the existence of a female protagonist in a video game makes it quote unquote woke. It all comes down to how you write that character. Many of us are familiar with the terminology of a married.
I'm sorry, chat. Normally I don't like to do quick speed or stuff like that. I hate streamers. Well, I don't hate streamers, but it annoys me when a streamer will speed shit up. But I'm sorry. We got to go quartering speed, chat. I can't fucking do it. This, that, the other thing. If she's just some unstoppable girl boss, you don't need no man. That's I actually don't think that Rockstar is going to be that lazy. They've done it. I mean, even if that is the character, who cares? Like, what's wrong with that? I really.
Why is he not allowed to have his opinion? That's so weird.
I don't understand this.
A pretty good job. I mean, one of my all-time favorite games was Red Dead Redemption 2. I thought they did a great job developing those characters, and even the missions involving female characters in that game didn't feel like they were like lazy feminist characters. I mean, heck, you could tie up feminists and feed them to alligators in that very same game. So I don't think that is perhaps the case, but a lot of people are pushing back. For me,
remember that controversy on YouTube? There was a what was that? There was a non-commentary gaming channel. Like they do non-commentary Let's Plays, and they got like their whole channel banned on YouTube because I know they said like feminists, but what it is it's how do you pronounce it? Suffragettes. I think that's how you pronounce the word. Basically, like women's rights activists of their day or something like that. Anyway, there was like this creator who did like literal clips of him just taking these like suffragettes and feeding them to alligators in the game. And he got his whole YouTube channel banned for that. Pretty wild shit.
Talking about, man?
The biggest complaint is that it's next gen only. Now they call it next gen only, but PC Master Race. Okay. No console is ever going to be as next gen as a gaming computer. Shout out Meta PC's promo code TheQuartering to save, by the way, if you are looking for a new gaming computer. But it looks like you're not going to be able to play GTA 6 on PC at launch.
One day. Can't afford it now. Can't afford it now, currently. But I'm working on it, and I will get a new gaming joint one of these days, brother. One of these days.
Shut the fuck up! I know. I'm sick of worrying about the government.
That's a crazy way. My bad. I clicked the wrong one. It was like, no, you're not. You're gonna be broke forever. That was the streaming joint. Tell me why y'all talk to me like that? It was like, no, you're gonna be broke forever, Beast Boy. You ain't never gonna get that laptop. That's crazy.
I'm sick of worrying about the government. I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, wait. You said, oh boy, saying he's built like he might. Okay, yeah, he might. He might gingerbread man me. 100%, 100%, fan. Especially now that I lost all this weight, I can't. If he grabbed me, I get into my old jujitsu. I'm talking about in a video game, hypothetically, of course, man. Right? I don't think if he just fall on me, it's over. I'm gonna try to like push him up, but there's gonna be like a blob. That's what's gonna sound like. I'm pushing him up. I'm like, oh man, it's just like a never-ending blob that I can't get my arms. It's just every time I try to, it just goes into the blob. I'm like, now I'm in there. I'm in there, fam. Right? And I look around, I got a flashlight, I use my phone. Salvo Pancake's career. Oh man. Right there next to Edward Generation. Right there. From Minko. Their careers is in Tipster's belly. That's what would happen if you was looking for Salvo. If you're looking for your career, it's in Tipster's belly. It's in Tipster's belly. That's where it was, man. That's where it was.
And I think a lot of gamers, I've never been one of those people that is a Sony. What are they? Sony ponies, and what do people call Xbox people? I don't care. I've owned both. It comes down to which console has the better exclusives. Generally, the better games. Nowadays,
I mean, this has happened with. It's not even like GTA 6. Like this happens with pretty much every Rockstar game. Is they launch on consoles first, and then you get the PC port later. Like, do you guys remember how long it took for GTA 5 to get its?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna be able to move faster than him. That's a fact. He's not gonna catch me. That's if he thought he could catch me, he can't beat me in a race. Tipster get winded standing up. He's not. If Tipster look over here, oh, that took a lot out of me. He's not gonna be able to move, right? Like, and this is not me even saying that I want to engage in anything. No. You safe out here in these streets, Tipster. Trust me. You have to trust me. If you ever go somewhere, you need to, an OG to make sure that you good, right? You need to make a call, right? So I can give you that cosign to make sure I got you. All right. I don't want nothing to happen to you. You know what I mean? Out here in these streets. All right. Kefus would lose her mind. Like, she's my baby. My baby. I can't, right? So you good, just call me. I'll make sure, man. I'll be your OG. All right. I'm your OG. Look at me. I'm your OG now. Okay.
Console or its PC port, like it took a while, and there are some games that still to this day have never gotten like a PC port. Like I don't think Bully was ever released on PC. I think the first Red Dead Redemption, if I remember correctly, never got a PC port. It's just a common thing.
Yo, man, me being Tipster's cosign is crazy though, right? I do think that one day, right, if I go to like a VidCon or something and see him, he's going to sprint in the other direction. I'm just going to be like waving, like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's going to run. I think that there's going to be like a bunch of cockroaches. Him, Ogie RFC, Nicholas Diorio, they going to be out. They going to be out. Bo Black's going to stand there, but it's going to be because he don't know what the hell's going on at all. He just there. And for some weird reason, I picture him just eating a bag of chips for some weird reason. Like, how did you even get that big bag of chips in here? You know what? You Bo Black. I ain't even gonna question that shit. That like you gonna end up in a conundrum trying to figure out how he thinking and whatnot. He just on some different type of time. I think he's still following me too on Twitter. That's hilarious. But yeah, I think that most of these guys would run for some weird reason. I don't think they want to see anyone in real life. And I think it would be hilarious content though. Right. Hilarious content. I think that Tipster should do a YouTube boxing match. I want to see him versus Wings of Redemption. I think that'd be nice. That'd be a nice little matchup.
With like Rockstar Games, if for whatever reason it takes them forever to put out the PC ports. Suffragettes were women who organized for the right to vote. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people own both. It's it sucks that we have to spend $1,000 on consoles to play all of the games that are available. There used to be a time where almost all the games that were coming out, you could have a PC and know you were going to get it, but now it doesn't look like
he got a wide doorway. He don't leave his house. I don't think he leave his house. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I don't know this for sure, but people were saying something similar about his wife. Like she doesn't really move, right? She don't really move, which is why he be desperate on like Twitter late night DMing e-girls. Like, "Hey, what you doing? You want to hang out?" But then he'd be afraid to meet people in real life, so he'd rather just watch them online, which is right. You know what I mean? You shouldn't feel pressured to do anything that you're not comfortable doing.
Like that.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all because it's like a Rockstar thing. Like they're really delayed on PC ports for whatever reason.
From next gen only, skipping PC at launch. Now it will of course be available for PC.
Bully is available on PC. Oh, they did eventually like do a PC port? Because I remember that was something, maybe I'm just an old fart who never looked into it, but I remember that was something that for the longest time, like fans of like Bully were clamoring for is like a PC port. Right. And then like somebody said Red Dead Redemption 1, like it never got a PC port for whatever reason, which kind of sucks because I liked the expansion they had for Red Dead 1. Red Dead Redemption 1, the Undead Nightmare. That would have been cool as fuck to play on PC, and it never got a PC port.
I've had GTA 5 installed on my computer for a very long time. I don't remember now because the game's so old how long the launch gap was at the launch.
I'm not
that concerned about it. It sucks. It really does, especially for PC gamers and people that.
Crystal Star discussions in the chat says, "How's this guy still taken seriously?" I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like again, I don't think I'm top tier content. All right, I don't think I make the best content in the world. I'm a fucking
guys. Let me know if you can still hit on
live streamer, and then I take clips from my streams and I turn them into YouTube.
You a live stream? Okay. All right. I didn't know he was a live streamer. I mean, We're just giving anybody any title nowadays. Right?
Videos, okay? So it's not exactly top tier fucking content. You're not gonna expect any fucking like video essays or documentaries from the Tipster, right? But I think
I lost like I think 130 pounds so far. I want to lose 30 more, man. If I could get my goal of hitting 30 more, and then I want to start weightlifting again, right? Like my body gonna be a whole different type of joint. And then OF page, I'm joking. Or am I? I'm joking. Or am I? Obviously, I'm joking. Go on. Me making a bunch of money on OF page, like that's crazy. Just insane.
I'm sick of worrying about the government. I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Think I'm a little bit more entertaining.
Sign up for Patreon
than Jeremy here. Like I don't understand how much you have to hate your fucking life to watch this shit every fucking day.
Want to enjoy this game in the best possible way, which is always going to be PC for the most part. But Rockstar Games has confirmed that at least at launch, the company's long-awaited open world crime sim.
Y'all don't want to see my feet. Every time I say that joke about OF, y'all be like, yo, yeah, show the feet. Y'all don't want to see these bear claws, bro. My joint snatch a bunch of fish going upstream. Straight up. Straight up. It looked like I'd be karate kicking bricks my whole life. It looked like I walked from here to Antarctica through the water, too. Like through the water. It looked like I fell off a plane and landed feet first. It looked like I was raised by the Shaka Zulu clan and I was stepping on hot lava my entire life till my feet became real hobbit-like. I got hobbit feet. Okay. They're just big ass hobbit feet. These things, I look down like I ain't had socks on, but these things, I was seeing through my socks. Like these things, they do damage, bro. They do damage. And one time I went outside barefoot. They was like, yo, look at those cool new shoes you got, Beast Boy. I was like, these are flip-flops. My feet are just out. Feet just out. These ain't sneakers. They was like, oh, we thought those were boots. I was like, boots. My feet. See, I can even roast myself for mad long, right? People be real sensitive.
Grand Theft Auto 6 will launch on Xbox Series X and S and PS5 only, with no mention of a PC version.
Sign up for Patreon.
December 4th, shortly after the company was forced to release.
I think I'm joking. I mean, sign up for Patreon for it's only $1 on Patreon if you're able to. If not, don't worry about it.
GTA 6 trailer. After it leaked, the studio confirmed that GTA 6 won't be available on PS4 or Xbox One consoles. This is something that also really does suck. You know what?
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think I haven't gotten emails of people saying we don't care how nasty they look. Send them to me. You out your mind. I definitely get the offers. I get weird emails. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I'll never be responding though. Never. And then I got an email. Somebody asked me to do some free voiceover work. And I thought about, let me go through some of these OF. Let me go through some of these feet requests.
We're already getting pretty far into like the PS5 console generation and the Xbox Series X and S console generation.
Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate the heck out of that. Thank you for the support. Gifted 5 Beast Boy Live memberships. Oh, y'all better snatch that. Y'all better snatch that. Let me see who gets them. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to the video and see who gets them. Where's the link? There you go. There it is. Let's see who grabbed them. Okay. Infamous grabbed one. Let's see. Miss Mama, you grabbed one. Let me see. Bliss Chris, you got it. Okay. Chill Rock got them. Okay. Lady Autumn, that's fire. That's what he said for the feet pics. No, that. You said feet pics, but that's crazy. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm plotting it. It might happen. I ain't gonna say nothing. But thank you again for the support. Appreciate the heck out of that. So, Dawn, I didn't get one. It's all right. You gotta be on it, man. Yeah, be quicker than that. Remember that commercial where the old dude had like the dollar on the gym? I would have snatched the heck out of that pole out of his hand. Why nobody just grab the damn fishing rod out his hand? Like, that never made sense in that damn commercial. You gonna really reach for grab the whole pole? That's an old man. He gonna wrestle it out your hand? Well, old men be having old man strength though. I digress. I be going. The way my brain works, guys, I do that 24/7.
So you're going to start seeing like a decline in the games.
Thank you again, Crystal.
That released on the previous gen. So like this doesn't surprise me at all. It's about that time now where it's like, yeah, okay, let's abandon the previous gen and focus on the next gen.
At some point, a company is going to cut off these old platforms. For example, now I already hear PS4 and Xbox, One owners typing in the comments, but for the most part, releasing Cyberpunk on all those platforms at once was a disaster.
I never played that.
They had to pull it off the PlayStation Store, I believe, at launch.
Never played it.
So it sucks because not everyone has a $500 game console. And by the way, until
TheQuartering is losing me with his rant. Yeah, I don't give a shit about this. There were some comments he made. I think it was while reacting to the trailer. So I want to skip to that. He makes some really funny comments during that. So here we go.
That exists. But, Miami is pretty brown. Although I wouldn't say, they've gone with the, how do I say this? More regular body types, which doesn't bother me. I don't think somebody who's this.
Oh, there's a chunky woman in the game. So he's mad. Chat. Heaven forbid, a plus sized woman.
She don't really look that chunky, bro. It look like a regular little thick joint right there. She ain't too chunky.
Be represented in a video game.
Out of shape would have that flat of a stomach, but that's neither here nor there. You see, and this is just a random stop. You see 1, 2, maybe 3 white people out of 30.
Oh no, chat! There's not enough white people in the game. Oh shit! Oh no! Heaven forbid.
So
Time out. If it wasn't enough black people in the game, you would have had a problem. Not enough diversity. We need more diversity. But then if someone says it's not really much white people in this, it's the biggest complaint like ever. It's like the worst thing, right? They sound the alarms. People going crazy. You would think Godzilla came out. Ah! That's the way the woke people react. And it's like, nah, sometimes it does seem odd. Like that last Batman movie. I did find it strange how like all the good characters were black and all the evil people were white. That was really odd to me. Like I noticed it within my first 30 minutes. I was like, okay. All right, just like almost no good white characters at all. Like everyone's evil. Okay. All right, got you. It was weird. Right. And they do that a lot in media right now. And it's like odd that people would be offended if you called that out. Right. Shoot, I might not even get away with it. Right? Sometimes you can pull the black card. Like, I'm black, guys. I'm black. I'm black. But sometimes people be like, yeah, we don't care. Get your non-woke ass. Only woke people around these parts here. That's why I feel
that is a thing. But hey, it's just here's a white chick being white, standing on top of a
what? What the fuck? Hold on, what the fuck? There's a white chick hold up.
I don't got no problem with the size of the woman in these damn games. Personally, like my girl's a little thick. Now I'm talking about high five. No, come on, give me some. There you go. Pow, high five. Like I'm a little thick. You know what I'm talking about? What Drake say? Like a girl BBW a little bit. I don't like them Lizzo. I ain't trying to have Lizzo. Yeah, but if you Kat Dennings, like I gotta stop using her as like the ratio, like the but yeah, Kat Dennings. Who else? Nice little thick. There's a few. Yeah. Secretary, or not the secretary, therapist from Lucifer. That was a random one. That was random. Popped into my mind. You know what I mean? Lupita is getting kind of thick too. Right? Anyway, I digress. Y'all want to hear who getting thick out here in these streets? Chloe Haley. All right, my bad.
I'll have to hear that again.
maybe 3 white people
People like
out of 30. So, that is a thing, but hey, it's just here's a white chick being white, standing on top of
a white chick being, how do you, other than, existing, how do you be white? It's a white chick being, oh my God. How is that a statement that comes out of your mouth? It's just a white chick being white.
A convertible. By the way, I saw this, a little, I'd say a little light on the jiggle physics, I would say that, but you definitely have good looking women. But hey, you could.
Oh no, the titties don't jiggle enough for Jeremy, chat. Not enough titty jiggle for Jeremy.
So,
And then Tipster sit here and talk like this, like he ain't gonna be on Amarith's channel like within the first 5 seconds of a video notification, right? Like he ain't gonna be in Destiny FOMO's channel going crazy, dropping it back. Like, come on, bro. Come on. What you doing? Yeah, he want to see it. He want to see something. All right, whatever. He's a man. Let him rock. What's the complaint, bro?
That is a thing, but hey, it's just here's a white chick being white, standing on top of a convertible. By the way, I saw this, a little, I'd say a little light on the jiggle physics, I would say that, but you definitely have good looking women. But hey, you could be to Miami, it could all be silicone. Silicone doesn't really jiggle, but you.
Chat, there's not enough titty jiggle for Jeremy. Oh shit! He wants more titty jiggle.
Hey, Tipster, how's this male feminist thing been working for you? Has it worked? Have you gotten any of these e-girls to respond to your messages? No? No? Nah? Okay. Nah, you still trying? I don't understand.
You know what, Jeremy? I maybe Grand Theft Auto isn't the game for you. Okay, if you're looking for titty jiggle, maybe this isn't the game for you. So let me do you a solid, okay, Jeremy?
They literally had women twerking on top of a car, Tipster. It might be the game for him. Might be.
Let me do you a solid. If you're really looking for, them jiggle physics, Jeremy, okay, I have a game for you. No, you should definitely check out if you like the jiggle physics.
Or hit the like button, guys. If you can, hit the like button. Appreciate the heck out of y'all.
Okay, let's see. It's a little game called Dead or Alive. Okay. Lots of jiggle physics in Dead or Alive, my guy. Okay, so if you really want jiggly titties, like this is the one. Okay, let me show you some of this gameplay right here, my guy. Like you'll love it. Okay, if you love bouncy boobies in video games,
the fact that he had it on, he was sitting there trying to roast him, and he had this already lined up for him. He already had it. He was going to go and look this up anyway. Hi, are you noticing that it takes a long time for her to reply to your text? That she only calls you when she's on her way somewhere. She always tells you how funny you are. Every time you think that you're about to get a chance with her, she got a new boyfriend. Guess what, fam? She don't like you, motherfucker. She don't. You in the friend zone, bro. Most people think there's only 2 options. Become an incel or become a simp. We don't want to be neither one of those. At least I would hope my viewers don't. So I got the solution. If you're looking for a call, 1-800-STOP BEING A BITCH. I repeat, that's 1-800-STOP BEING A BITCH. She don't like you. So what? So the fuck what? Move on, bruh. If you're one of those motherfuckers that want to just stay there, you just want to last forever. It's like, oh, eventually she'll see me. Okay, keep your bitch ass there. While me and Tony over here gonna be banging that back out, you gonna be just, just sad over there with the lonely face. Just like, and then when we break up with her, guess who's gonna be there? Yeah, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. Yeah, but when she wants somebody, it ain't gonna be you. And if you're a Chad, I'm not talking to you. Take your pretty ass off my fucking video. I'm just joking. You can stay, but shut the fuck up. I'm talking to everyone else. The guys that gotta try hard. And I'm not really necessarily just talking to guys. A simp can be anybody. Incel can be anybody. But you don't want to be neither one of those things is the fucking point. If you were to focus on bettering yourself half the amount of time as you focus on chasing people, she'll probably want you. Or he, whatever you're into. But no, you're not focused on that. You focus on everything else. You focus on the guys who are actually getting with her, and you focus on her dumbass. And that's right, I said dumbass. I should really more say selfish. But guys, she's not wrong for being selfish. Life is short on this earth. The time that we have here is short as fuck. So she's just putting her priorities in check. Getting her back banged out until she's like the age of 35. After 35, she's gonna start looking for other prospects of, like, I don't know, sensitivity. He listens. He's attentive. That's when she's going to start caring about that. But for right now, she don't give a fuck about none of that. Get down with me and I'm going to teach you the secret fucking techniques on how to never be put in a friend zone, never be a fucking simp, and never be an incel. Things like how to reply to her messages. If she calls you asking for help, what do you do? And my favorite technique, what do you do when it's her birthday? What do you do? Once again, if you want to learn this, call 1-800-STOP BEING A BITCH. I'll repeat, that's 1-800-STOP BEING A BITCH. Back to your video. Bye. It's crazy out here in these streets. While we had to take a quick commercial break, shout outs to, myself for doing that great commercial filmed by myself and written by myself. And also, did you know it featured myself? It was crazy, right? It's crazy. But while we was on the break and I had to show that message to try to help these brothers, right? Somebody sent me a picture. They sent me a picture of Tipster in high school, man. I got a yearbook picture from Tipster. Man. This is crazy. What you say, Tipster? What you said, Tipster? Come on, man. That's crazy, That Tipster. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. This is wild. Y'all didn't even know I took the picture off the screen. That's crazy. Y'all didn't even know that I switched the picture off the screen. He looks just the same. My man didn't age one day. Look at him. Look at him. He still got some kefus on the side of his... You gotta get a napkin, brother. So shout out to how you doing? How you doing, Kefus? How you doing? Right? No disrespect. Right? I know how the woke crew do over there. I don't want no smoke. Garfield, on the other hand, he's not that nice. Garfield might want that smoke, Kefus. Garfield might want that smoke. Tipster going to send this to Keffels because he don't never do nothing by himself.
It's like this is the game, okay? Look, Jeremy, look at the jiggly on those titties. Let's get the close-up view.
My man, you need a mentor, bro. You need a mentor. When did this game come out? The 80s? Man. Yo, this dude, he needs someone to guide him. Just like, whoa. Come on, man. Your chat seen more curves underneath your chin. All right, my bad. My bad. Listen, you wear them chins in pride. You plural. You wear them chins with gusto. Okay? You just no shame in your game. You live your life. No shame in your game. I'm not ashamed of you. I accept you. That you can't do this.
Do these jiggle enough for you, Jeremy?
You can't do this. Ain't nothing under there that you can.
And it's a fighting game, so there's like lots of movement, lots of things that can cause them to jiggle even more.
This is crazy that he really made a whole segment to dedicate his time to explaining the art of jiggle. That's crazy. That's insane. That's what his wife say when she see him walking. She's like, look at them chins.
Or
jiggle.
There you go, Jeremy. Lots of titty jiggling fun. Lots of titty jiggling fun. Highly recommend it. Okay, if you're looking for booby bouncing, that's the game for you, Jeremy.
You know, I think you have a lot of interesting things to say.
That was too long of a segment.
Or about the game. It's obviously going to
way too long of a segment.
Somebody in chat says no, we need more jiggle. Isn't there? Okay, I know we're getting a little sidetracked here. Isn't there a code you can put in that game to make the titties jiggle even more? Let me see. Dead.
Why would you know that? Why would you know that and he's searching it right now?
Or alive code jiggle physics. I'm pretty sure there's a code you could put in to make the jiggle physics like bounce around even more. Increase jiggle physics. I'm pretty sure there's a.
He got too much time on his hands, bro. This is what you want to look up. That okay, all right. You different.
Code for that.
You different.
It helps if I spell increase right. Let's see. Oh my God, Brian! What the fuck is this video? Look at the title of this video: Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. How to unlock OMG breast motion mode jiggle physics. What the? Oh my God!
Tipster, we gonna pretend like you didn't watch that video about half of the amount of views that it got right now. You like, what's that? That's an 11 millions? That's not, that can't be. There's no way. Okay, I misread that. Okay, 48,000. I'll say about 20,000 you.
What the?
About 20.
Oh my God.
200,000? Yeah, about 100,000 is you.
You're too strong.
What the fuck?
How do we end up here?
There we go. Did you see that? There you go, Jeremy.
And then he gonna pretend like he did this for Jeremy. Nah, nigga, you did that for you. You did that for you. And yes, we don't kink shame. We don't kink shame in the fan game. That's facts. No kink shame in the fan game. But damn it, you did that for you. You wanted to see that for the millionth time. That was all you, buddy. Don't blame him.
What?
Okay, that's enough. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need this. Why is that necessary? Yeah, we're done with that segment. There's a few other people he talked about. We can go back to that in the next stream. Like, whoa, like, my man, go drink some water, first of all. Like, I was in his house, I'd splash water on him. Go fix yourself. Go. Your wife is sitting right there. Chill ass up. Hell's wrong with you? You don't want to work out. You want to watch this. How did you know that? You didn't know how many miles to run. You knew this code, though. That's crazy. That's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. This guy's a loser. What's going on, guys? If you want to see me live stream, there's two options right now, currently. But now I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. You can go and follow me on there. And I'm also going to be live streaming on Rumble. You can go over and follow me on there. If you want to get access to my live streams and be able to watch the playback, that is the best way. Twitch and Rumble. See you guys later.